I am Mohammed Hassan Khan with my group member Mudassar Abbas. We worked on real-time IoT-based air quality monitoring system under the supervision of Dr. Safir Haider at Electrical Engineering Department, Sakhar Highway University. The contents that I will share with you are introduction, problem statement, motivation, aims and objectives, literature view, methodology, implementation, results and discussion, conclusion, future work, and references. In introduction, as we know that clean air is one of the basic requirements for human health and well-being. However, during the process of economic development, air pollution has been and continues to be a significant health hazard worldwide. Health effects from air pollution include heart diseases, lung cancer, and respiratory diseases. In this work, we propose to utilize technology to monitor the air quality more efficiently and accurately through data acquisition, record keeping and visualization in real time, and to aware the public as well as can give recommendations to policymakers, to provide guidelines to industrialists and to general public 24-hour. Here are the common air pollutants are particulate matter, which are also called dust particles, ground level ozone, carbon monoxide, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and volatile organic compounds. Here is the problem statement that air pollution is one of the basic serious problem in the world. Air pollution becomes polluted when it contains substances which can have a harmful effect on the health of people, animals, and vegetations. Good air quality is essential for our health, quality of life, and environment. To maintain the good quality of air, there is a huge need to monitor the real-time concentration of ambient air quality. As here is the pyramid of effects from air pollution. As we go upward, the severity of the effects increases, and as we go from downward from the top, magnitude of the impact of the people that are affected by air pollution increases. Here is the motivation of our project, that the mission of this project is to design a real-time IoT-based air quality monitoring system to provide real-time information of ambient air quality to the public and policymakers, and to provide a tool to measure the concentration of hazardous air pollutants. We need to help the policymakers and the general public to continuously monitor the real-time air quality to ensure the air quality of air. The proposed system aims to develop an IoT-based smart system to monitor the real-time air quality. The aims and objectives of our projects are: the aim is to design a prototype of a real-time IoT-based air quality monitoring system. And there are 4 objectives of our projects. The first one is to introduce an open source and indigenous platform for development for environmental monitoring, to monitor concentration of air pollutant in real time, to monitor the ambient air quality at reduced cost, to prototype cost-effective, smart, and portable electronic devices to monitor the quality of ambient air in real time. Now, what is air quality? Air quality is the measure of how clean or how polluted the air is. Air quality is measured with air quality index. To guide the lay audience, which are public, we use air quality index to tell the public that how polluted the air is, and air quality index is used by the government agencies to communicate the public. As I have already told you that the air quality AQI table is used by the agencies to tell the public about the air quality. Here is the table and the values from 0 to 50. Air is good. From 51 to 100, air is moderate, and from 101 to 150, it is unhealthy for sensitive group, and 151 to 200, it is unhealthy, and 201 to 300, it is very unhealthy, and from 301 to 500, it is hazardous. Now here is the formula that will calculate the AQI into a number, that will convert the concentration into the AQI. Here are the limits that are described by the American agency, which is also known as EPA, Environmental Protection Agency. We use this table to calculate the AQI of the air, and as we know, as we are measuring PM 2.5, here it is the ranges from 0.0 to 12. It is in a category of good, and its AQI is between 0 to 50. We use this formula to calculate the AQI. Here is the literature view that after choosing this project, we have to do some literature view. So we studied several research papers, such as in the first research paper, I studied IoT-based enable real-time volt-based indoor air quality monitoring system. The source of this research paper is in 2018 international conferences on computation and characterization techniques in engineering and science. The summary of this project is the system was developed by using only one sensor, MQ135, interface with PIC 16F877A, which is a microcontroller to receive and initially process this sensors data. Then it is uploaded on Bolt Cloud via Bolt Wi-Fi module. And here are the other research papers that we studied. Now comes on the methodology that we used in our project. We used DSM-501A, which is a PM 2.5 and PM 10 sensor, which is also known as dust sensor. We use MQ7, which is a carbon monoxide sensor. We use DST11, which is humidity and temperature sensor, which is integrated with the ESP32. ESP32 has a built-in Wi-Fi module. Through that Wi-Fi module, we send that data to the ThingSpeak cloud. From the ThingSpeak cloud, we also send the data to the mobile application. Now, sensing node. There are 4 steps we used in our project. First one is the sensing node. The sensing node consists of the DST11 for temperature and humidity, MQ7 for carbon monoxide, and DSM-501A for particulate matter, PM 2.5 and PM 10 interfaced with microcontroller. The sensor reads value of temperature and humidity and concentration of CO and particulate matter in real time. Data acquisition. The second step is data acquisition. The ESP32 MCU acquires and compute the data from the sensors, interface with it. The programming sketch written in Arduino IDE help the ESP32 in successful operations. The third one is the data transmission. The acquired data from all the sensors is transmitted to the cloud storage of ThingSpeak IoT platform through a Wi-Fi protocol. The acquired data is collected and stored at ThingSpeak cloud and managed for further processing and analysis. The fourth one and the last one is data visualization and sharing. The collected and stored is managed and visualized on ThingSpeak dashboard. The collected and stored and well-managed data is further shared on the mobile application and through ThingSpeak channel link. The mobile applications help us to monitor the measured real-time concentration of the pollutants along with the temperature and the humidity in real time through IoT.
So the next is software development. Now I will tell about the software development of our proposed system. First of all, programming code for the microcontrol unit is written in the Arduino IDE software, which is used to write the code for the microcontrollers. The second one is development is the design for the printed circuit board for the embedded system has been designed in the Eagle software. Eagle is a software to design the soft circuit to reform into the physical circuit, which is known as the Eagle software. The mobile application for the proposed system has been developed in MIT App Inventor. MIT App Inventor is an open source platform to invent the mobile application for your systems. The web-based IoT dashboard for real-time monitoring of the outputs has been designed on the ThingSpeak IoT dashboard. IoT dashboard is necessary to store, manage, and visualize the read data from the sensor, recorded data from the sensors to visualize real-time through IoT. The 3D chassis for the system has been designed in the SolidWorks. SolidWorks is a platform to design the 3D models of your products. And the last software development is the 3D printing of chassis and the PCB has been done in the fabrication lab of Sakhar University, Pakistan. Hardware development, the first of all, the 3D chassis. This is the SolidWorks design, side view of the SolidWorks design. This is the top view of the SolidWorks design, and this is the final product, which is 3D printed in the fabrication lab. View of this is top view and the front view of the our hardware chassis for the proposed system. Next, the PCB design. This is the schematic for the PCB printed circuit board of our proposed system, and this is the routing board of our proposed system. This is the final printed board for our circuit of the embedded system. Now, embedded system is comprised of the sensors interfaced with the microcontroller unit on the printed circuit board, soldered to make the wired connections between the microcontroller unit and the sensors. The next are the results and discussions. In the discussion, first of all, we will discuss the temperature and humidity sensor which we have used in our embedded system. DHT11 is the temperature and humidity sensor, which is low-cost digital sensor for sensing the temperature and humidity. This sensor can be easily interfaced with any microcontroller such as Arduino, Raspberry Pi, etc. to measure the humidity and the temperature instantaneously. This sensor is very much sensitive to the temperature and humidity and helps us to record the real-time values of temperature and humidity in the environment. These are the result. This is the result on IoT dashboard, ThinkSpeak IoT dashboard. This is the graphical view of the temperature values at different time periods. This is the gauge view of the temperature, and this is the level of health concerns which are displayed on our mobile application, also on the website. This is different ranges for the temperature, and this is the related comments for the ranges: moderate, good, hot, and etc. This is the display of temperature on LCD of the embedded system. The next is the humidity. This is the history of humidity recorded on the ThinkSpeak IoT dashboard, and this is the gauge value of real-time humidity, and this is value on the LCD, and this is again the healthy ranges for the humidity ranges defined by the environmental protection agencies. The next, this is a view of mobile application developed for the real-time monitoring of air quality through the mobile application. This is our mobile application interface for the temperature and humidity. Next, the MQ7 sensor, which is carbon monoxide sensor. This carbon monoxide gas sensor detects the concentration of carbon monoxide in the air and outputs its reading as an analog voltage. The sensor can measure the concentration from 20 to 20,000 ppm. It is highly sensitive to the carbon monoxide gas. This is a carbon monoxide gas sensor MQ sensor module. These are the results we get from the sensor, and these results are on the ThinkSpeak IoT dashboard. This is the AQI value calculated from the real-time concentration of the carbon monoxide. This is the interface of mobile application. We can monitor the same values of the carbon monoxide on mobile application as well as IoT dashboard. The next is DSM-501 sensor, which is also known as dust sensor, also known as PM2.5 and PM10 sensor. DSM-501 is a sensor module which can detect dust concentration. Dust sensor detects fine particle as small as 1 micrometer and measures quantity of floating particles in a room space up to maximum 30 meter cube of volume. The sensor generates forced inflow of the sampling air and measures the dispersion of reflected lights by particles. The sensor is highly sensitive to PM2.5 and PM10 particulate matters. This is the physical form of our sensor. These are the results for the PM10 particulate matter 10 results. These results are on the IoT dashboard, and these are the calculated AQI on the basis of the concentration of real-time concentration of PM10, and this is interface for the mobile application of our embedded system. The next is the PM2.5 results. These are results on the IoT dashboard, real-time concentration history at different time and this is the calculated air quality index value from the real-time concentration. This is again the mobile interface, mobile application interface for our project. Now let's move to the conclusion and future work. In the conclusion, the system is going to be an important tool for the real-time monitoring of quality of ambient air. The design system is consisting of particulate matter sensor DSM-501, carbon monoxide, temperature and humidity sensor DHT11. 16 by 12 to a liquid crystal display LCD has been integrated with the ESP32 microcontroller development board. The programming is done in the Arduino IDE for the interfacing of the sensor with ESP32 microcontroller development board for the purpose of data acquisition. The mobile application has been designed in the MIT App Inventor, which is the free mobile application development platform. A web-based IoT dashboard also has been designed in the ThinkSpeak IoT platform for the better visualization of outputs of the hardware setup. Now, move to the future work. In the future, we want to do the work in addition of the sensors, which is ozone, ground level ozone sensor, NO2 sensor, SO2 sensor. We want to add these sensors in our previously designed system. And also we want to air quality monitoring system interface with combined with the air purification system. The system will become more robust to the air quality monitoring as well as to control the quality of indoor air at any place. To come to the conclusion and to design the overall product, we have gone through many of the literature work. The references for the our literature work are given here. And this, thank you very much. I have also designed a poster to summarize our whole methodology of the project. This is the poster design of our project. We have designed this poster in online in Canva software. This is the methodology which we want to define our project. The sensors are interfaced. This is DSM-501 dust sensor, PM2.5 and PM10 sensor. This is carbon monoxide MQ7 sensor, and this is humidity and temperature sensor, which is interfaced with ESP32 microcontrol unit and connected with the internet through Wi-Fi protocol. The ESP32 helps us to acquire the data from the sensors and then transmit it to the through the Wi-Fi to the IoT dashboard cloud, and also we can share the data on the mobile screens. The proposed solution consists on sensing node, data acquisition node, wireless data transmission to the IoT cloud for storage and analysis, and visualization and monitoring stage. So the results and discussion are shown here. IoT dashboard results are here. Temperature, humidity, carbon monoxide, PM2.5 and PM10 sensor results, and also we have shown the results of Android mobile application. This is the temperature result and humidity result and carbon monoxide, and then PM10 and then PM2.5 results. In conclusion, the development of air quality monitoring system is based on Pakistan Air Standard. The system is going to be an important tool for the public and the environmental agency, protection agencies for sharing the information regarding the air quality to the public and the policymakers. So this was our poster